Hey folks, Connor from Nicewas here, and today we're going to review the Easy Motion Atom Diamond Wave, a sleek city commuter bike. In this review, we'll go through all of the specs on the bike, talk about some of the unique commuter features that this bike has to offer, and most importantly, talk about how it rides. So starting with the battery and motor on this bike, you do have a 500 watt-hour battery pack in here, and very typical of Easy Motion, they're excellent at hiding those batteries in the down tube to the point where the bike doesn't even look electric. So even though it's not their typical hub motor style, you do have the Brose 250 watt mid-drive motor here that'll get you 20 miles an hour. You still get the same great Easy Motion batteries that are nice and hidden. The drivetrain of this bike has an excellent low maintenance setup, and you have a really nice plastic chain cover here that's going to completely enclose the chain, so you don't have to worry about your pants getting dirty while you're riding on this. Definitely a nice feature that was very commuter oriented. In the back here you have a Shimano Nexus 8-speed hub, so plenty of gear range for average and moderate hills. And then you also have some FSA alloy cranks up here, so going to be stiff as well as durable. The Diamond Wave also features a nice heavy-duty rack on the back here that's going to allow you to carry up to 55 pounds. And since you don't have that hub motor back here, you're free to carry a lot more weight and still keep the balance of the bike pretty even. You also have some nice bungees that come with the bike. You can just attach to the bottom of the rack here. And you have these really nice alloy fenders that are going to keep you clean and stay really durable. Up front, you have a nice short travel fork to add some extra comfort to your ride. The bike also has a lighting set that's powered by a hub dynamo on the front wheel. So you can control your lights being on or off with the Easy Motion display, but all the power is going to be generated from that front wheel while you're riding. So the handlebars on the Diamond Wave are not only adjustable, but they are slightly swept back, so they have a lot of comfort-oriented features in mind here. You can just open up this top part here and pretty much adjust that up and down to your liking. Great to get that custom fit. And you also have these nice ergonomic grips on the bike that are going to provide you a lot of comfort. Even if you do have a lot of weight on your hands and you decide to put that bar really forward, you're still going to be comfortable throughout a long, 20+ mile ride. This bike does use a Shimano Nexus 8-speed twist grip shifter on the right-hand side, so you can shift your gears while you're coming at a stop or riding. If you want to shift down to that low gear to get your cadence up again, you can easily do that with the internal hub. You also have Magura hydraulic rim brakes on this bike, which is a really unique feature. You have these nice long levers here for great leverage and stopping power, and overall the hydraulic rim brake setup feels really smooth and responsive, and is going to be fairly low maintenance for the long term. The Diamond Wave still features the same great Easy Motion display that you're used to seeing on all of their bikes, so we'll power that up. There's a quick little boot up section here. So you do have 4 levels of pedal assist that you can toggle through pretty easily with these plus and minus buttons. If you want to scroll through a bit more info, you can get your odometer and your trip distance by just scrolling through the settings on the power button here. If you do want to turn on your lights that are powered by that hub dynamo, you can just hold the minus button and you'll see a little light logo pop up here, and your display will also be backlit. What's great about the display is that it's really easy to remove. Just make sure that you're turning the bike off before you do so. They'll come stock bolted in, but you can always just remove that bolt. So when you do lock the bike up, you can just take the display with you, take the battery with you inside to charge it, and your bike will be pretty much safe from any harm. So moving down onto the motor area, you can see just how well concealed the whole motor is. You can barely tell that it's an electric bike. If you do want to remove the battery, you do have this nice little plastic cover here to get to your keyhole. So you can just insert your key in there, give it a twist, and just pop the battery right out. And if you do want to charge the battery on the bike, you have this larger cover here. That'll get you to your charge port if you want to do it on the bike. If you want to charge it off the bike, you'll have to use a little dongle that comes with your charger, and you can charge that separately apart from the bike. This bike felt really smooth to ride throughout the city. It does come with some nice 700C wheels, so you're going to be able to roll over a lot of bumps and cracks very easily. And even though it is a pretty short travel suspension fork, it definitely gets the job done as far as comfort. The tires on this bike are going to be Schwalbe Marathon tires, and they're 38C, so they're going to give you great puncture protection while still being wide enough to get some good cornering in and still maintain speed very easily. That Brose 250 watt mid-drive motor is going to feel really smooth, and it's going to be very responsive to how much pedal pressure that you actually put into the bike. This is the first bike with hydraulic rim brakes that I've ever seen, and surprisingly they were really smooth. I mean, it felt just as good, if not better, than most hydraulic disc brake setups that I've seen out there. It's definitely got the job done when it came to stopping power. It didn't feel like anything was missing compared to disc brakes, so it's going to be very smooth and responsive on those Magura levers. This is definitely a great purpose-built commuter bike. It has a lot of the wiring internally routed, which is nice to keep things clean. You do have a really clean drivetrain as well, just a single-speed drivetrain with that 8-speed hub and a completely enclosed chain. That's going to make, just commuting a breeze when you don't have to worry about your pant legs getting caught in the chain or getting any grease on you. It's definitely a very functional e-bike. The heavy-duty rack works with an assortment of click-fix bags, and you could also hang panniers off it. You still have some good blockers on there, so it's going to be very great for hauling a lot of cargo as well. Overall, the Atom Diamond Wave is going to be great for those commuters that live in hilly areas that you need, some extra help on those hills to make your commute a bit easier. You got 90 Newton meters of torque on this Brose 250 watt mid-drive motor, and because it's a mid-drive motor, it's going to be very efficient in that hill climbing, give the bike great balance, and keep everything low and center as far as the weight of the electric components on the bike. Thanks so much for watching this review. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, as well as turn on your notifications to let you know when we release new videos.